My name is Emma, and I come from a small, quiet village surrounded by green fields and dusty roads. My family is not rich. In fact, we often struggle to afford even the basics, but we are proud of our honesty, kindness, and hard work. My father works long hours in the fields, my mother runs a small vegetable stall, and my younger brother, Sam, is still in school. We may not have much, but we have love, and that has always kept us strong. One bright afternoon, news spread that a wealthy family in our village was hosting a grand wedding for their daughter. The entire village was invited, and it was all anyone could talk about. People were excited to dress in their best clothes, eat delicious food, and watch the celebration. My father insisted that we should attend as well. "We are part of this village, Emma," he said. "We should be there to bless the couple." I knew we didn't have new clothes for such an event, but my mother pressed and ironed the best outfits we owned. My dress was simple, faded in some places, but clean. My father wore his old but neat shirt, and Sam wore his school shoes because he didn't have any others. When we arrived at the wedding hall, the place looked magical, colorful lights, music in the air, and tables filled with rich dishes. But before we could even enjoy the moment, I noticed a group of well-dressed guests looking at us with smirks on their faces. They leaned toward each other and began whispering. "Look who decided to show up," one man chuckled. "Did they pick those clothes from the charity bin?" Another woman said, loud enough for me to hear. Their friends laughed, covering their mouths as if trying to hide their cruelty. I felt my face grow hot. My father's smile faded. I saw him quickly look away, pretending not to hear, but I noticed his hands tremble slightly. My brother lowered his head, holding my hand tightly. In that moment, the joy I felt about the wedding disappeared. We didn't stay for the food or the music. Without saying a word to anyone, my father quietly led us out of the hall. The walk home was silent except for the sound of our footsteps on the dirt road. When we got home, my mother saw our faces and knew something was wrong. After listening to what had happened, she sat beside me and gently placed her hand on mine. "Emma," she said softly, "true respect has nothing to do with money or clothes. Those who laughed at us tonight showed who they really are, not us. One day, you will rise so high that their words will mean nothing." That night, as I lay in bed, I kept hearing their laughter in my head. It hurt, but it also lit a fire in my heart. I promised myself that I would study harder than ever, work harder than ever, and prove that a person's worth is not measured by wealth. Years passed. I completed my education, got a scholarship to attend university, and became a teacher in a respected school. I bought my parents a proper home and made sure my brother had everything he needed to succeed. Now, when I walk through the village, the same people who once mocked my family greet us with respect. Some even send their children to my school. And every time I see them, I remember my mother's words, that character, not clothing, defines who you are. They tried to humiliate my family that day. Instead, they gave me the strength to change our future forever.